Ateneo forcing overtime via another comeback, a little slower, a little more of a crawl for them. But coming up short in overtime. And here we go. That was Patrigao still getting a finger on it. Compañero knows how to slow down.
New game, new grind. This courtside report is brought to you by BDO. We find ways. Now back to you, Women's CC.
This is the third game in a week for UST, no? Sydney and the rest of the gang played last weekend in that triple overtime classic. They played last Wednesday. Oh, what a block by Medina on Patrigao. And Medina says goodbye. But let's look at this clear defensive move. What a closeout brought to you by Clear Men. Power up your Denver Free Scout. Supercharged with Clear. Akoe against Ojarikre. The dive works.
What a privilege is.
Win. That's why he knows, Coach Nash knows that important for a big start as this tap goes back to Manzano. Manzano is checked by Crisostomo, but the crafty sent Manzano finding a way underneath.
Great touch from him under the rim, and the fact that he doesn't give up on that play no matter how much he's getting beat up inside.
Patrigao, left-hand swing. Compañero shoots the three and gets it to go. 9-6 after that Yamaha rapid three-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast never looks back.
You see, Nick is really upped his game this year. He's scoring at multiple levels, and I think that's what's making him so effective for UST.
I also like the speed that he operates in now. It's not just one speed now. He's put some variation into his game. Goes away from the screen, bumps, bodies, and gets it up and in.
It's almost, how do you guard that play, right?
And under 10 seconds to shoot. Oh, what a shake by Compañero. That's what I'm talking about. This guy has different gears now to his game. And also, Asido. Akoe trying to put on the Euro step on Ojarikre. Ojarikre closing the door on him. Austin Ronzoni now in the ball game. Earlier it was Cade who came in. Montebon gets Akoe, top of the circle, three, no! Ojarikre, back to Montebon, they swing it to Ronzoni for three, and he knocks it down.
After so many attempts, it's good to finally see that ball come into the rim for Adamson because they've been shooting a lot from the outside, actually.
11 for Adamson, 13 for UST. Akoe. Adamson looking for a travel, non-given. Second opportunity for the big guy, and he flexes on Ojarikre.
He is really feeling that energy. You want someone like him to get going first quarter right away because you will need that energy to get that win.
Montebon goes back to the screen. They swing it to the corner. Franzman for three. Sends that baby home. Basketball tournament. Koji Penaflor is in the ball game for the first time. Estacio out to limit corner, but not that corner. Three. Oh, nice footwork, but Ojarikre. Yeah, and you know, Coach Nash always likes that. He only just goes for opportunistic fast breaks for Adamson on those one-on-one matchups, by the way.
In that matchup against UP, he really was able to just shadow everybody he had, and he is very quiet about it.
Ecolaure able to get in a 14-footer to break our tie, 18-16. Erolon and Franzman at the backcourt with Ronzoni, Manzano, and Jaimalin. Manzano with the rescreen. 7 on the shot clock of Adamson. Manzano and Erolon will shoot it anyway. Manzano picks it up again. Second opportunity.
You know, he's coming up to set the screen. He's still crashing the boards. You praise a player like that who can do it all.
Nice drive. And the escape by Ivan Callum. Home credit drive of the quarter. Get it to the home credit 2018. So Adamson has gotten shorter here in the second quarter, but they've got Manzano making space for himself. Goes away and then goes back to the screen. Ronzoni shoots another short three, and guess who's got the rebound? Manzano again. Sets up Ronzoni, sprays it out to Franzman. That's going to be short again. So many offensive rebounds here for Adamson. A lot of opportunities. They can't connect though.
12-2 right now on those offensive rebounds, and that's why they're still really in this game.
Paranada goes to the middle, goes back to Echo. Echo with a ghost screen, then the takeaway there. Numbers for Adamson. Fransman all the way.
Almost had that turnover.
Just look at that pass. But the takeaway on a clear defensive move brought to you by Clearman. Power up your dandruff-free scalp. To Sydney Oliva this time for a video courtside report.
Women's CC going to the end of the first round, the focus has shifted to the team's mental game, with coaches reminding the players to make smart decisions on the floor. Now during the timeout, head coach Pido Harencio told Koji Flor, "Wag kang mag-hesitate." And when I talked to Koji in the dugout, he admitted that nung game nila sa FEU, nag-hesitate talaga ako nung nagkamali ako. But now in the start of the second quarter, Coach Pido gave him a final reminder. Pag nawawala ka sa sarili mo, ipasa mo, showing his trust and confidence to Koji's composure and decision-making.
Manzano sets another screen. The kick out to Torres for three, and this time he gets it to go. That's another Yamaha Rapid three-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast never looks back.
Hey, if you're Ray Allen Torres, you need to hit those shots.
Here's the footsteps of Collins Akoe. Fransman will try again. The rainbow three, nothing but net. CC.
And that's what lands him in that top 10 spot of 3 points right now.
And that's just the points. Here comes UST. Takeaway. Dive. Fransman. 3-on-1 on the other end. Goes all the way. Cetaphil fast break of the quarter. Boost 15 essential ceramides to actively hydrate and restore skin barriers. Cetaphil for everyone's senses. Torres gets the step. Torres, free lane. Janigre with a seal screen there. Rescreen. Montebon steps back. This time he makes the adjustment. Paranada goes back to Akoe's screen. Paranada still with possession. 2 seconds to shoot. Downstairs to Akoe. Denied! Paranada Coliseum. Tell me about this play, CC.
You see, the ball was in Kyle Paraneta's hands for a long time in that shot clock, and that gave Ojarike the chance to anticipate where the ball was going to go, timing that block perfectly.
Fine ways. Back to you, Women's CC.
So far, so good, Frankie, for your team. Ahead by 11, 38-27. Ah! Smackdown time!
Also drawing charges.
The Duncan dunk of the game.
That's what's keeping Adamson in the game.
Yeah.
Or getting that lead, actually. They just have so much effort on the offensive board.
Yeah, Frankie was talking about it, right? Hustle! Here comes Cabanero. Under 6 minutes. Cabanero gets away! Converge Super Play of the Quarter is the one that welcomes us back. Brought to you by Converge Super Fiber. Fransman off the glass, no. Crisostomo with the pickup. 3-on-2 on the other end. Callum sneaks in! Cetaphil fast break of the quarter. Boost 15 essential ceramides to actively hydrate and restore skin barriers. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin. Here comes that UST crowd. Montebon silences them for a second. Good exchange here so far with a Rexona Ice Cool shot of the quarter. Thanks to Rexona with Active Shield technology that helps you stay fresh and protected from sweat and odor throughout the game with regular use, as Cabanero is now heating up.
And now we're only down 8 points for UST because they're capitalizing on the missed shots right now of Adamson.
Offensive rebound again. Cabanero stops on a dime. Madrigal finds a way to get it up and in. Cabanero will try another three, and he gets it to go! 10 on their 24. Fransman with a looping three. And it bounces in! How big was that?
Adamson really pulled away in that second quarter, and still they were able to sustain it in the third, which, you know, UST is known for being able to do that.
Maddie Arolon willing that ball in with a BDO winning ways play on the quarter. BDO, we find ways. Corner, pocket three. All right, let's look at a PS bankable assist of the half. Get the winning move. There's a little commotion.
Mas nakakapagod pag natalo tayo. This courtside report is brought to you by BDO. We find ways. Now back to you, Women's CC.
Sequence on a Converge Super play of the quarter brought to you by Converge Super Fiber X Lift to the power of X.
You know, Nick is not getting that looks because
Whatever role they'll give me, I will give my all. Offensively, AJ Franzman is leading the charge. In his words, gusto namin manalo para maibalik ang tiwala ng Adamson community.
Those two benches there beside the technical table. Franzman with the pickup. The kick ahead to Torres. He saw Koe come in. At the Coliseum, this was the last play. A clear defensive move brought to you by Clearman. Power up your Nander free scout. Supercharged with clear. This ends up as a fast break.
you see Franzman getting that ball up to Ray Allen Torres, and he just knew Koe was on his back. And there you go.
Sorry, let me correct myself earlier. As you look at this run in the last 30 seconds and counting for Adamson here in the fourth, as Caballero is back in the ball game to break that run with a
Good job at just going with the runs of UST and not letting them have the green light all the way.
That is impossible. No way.
But if you have Nick Caballero to answer
Hurt in that sequence. Look at this again.
with that little in and out on that floater game, you know he's not gonna let.
Yeah, Franzman knocked down 3 earlier. Erolon knocked down another 3. Paranada with the setup to Akoe. Akoe makes some space for himself on the home credit drive of the quarter. Get it with home credit.
Kyle doing a good job at caging his defender there on the screens and getting Collins involved.
Erolon sees the crease, but Akoe's fingers get to it. 5-on-4 on the other end on a power play by UST. Someone is free. It is Paranada. No. Akoe underneath. Blocked by Perez. Oh, it is physical. Oh, no. It takes a lot to guard Akoe as we look at our PS Bank last 2 minutes. Brought to you by PS Bank. Open a savings account via PS Bank Mobile. No initial deposit. Download now.
Output.
Very good point. Yeah. What? Escape dribble. On cue. CC calling it. Yamaha Raptor. But the nail on the coffin. Ronzoni does not shoot. Oh, he does. Ooh.
Well, because we know there's no playoff, you know, you're not going to fight for that playoff spot, so they're going to take every point they can get at this.
He actually looked at the bench and checked.
Yeah, he was like, should I not?